morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on when you're watching this, and welcome back to Timber and Stone. And this morning I woke up and I found that we had 1.2.1 released with a number of bug fixes for the bugs that were affecting this game. So we can have a look at some of the features of 1.2 now and have a look at how it's going to affect and change the game. One of the key features which currently can be displayed is the work that my woodchopper is currently doing. Where are you, my friend? There you are. Now the little trees will wibble. I'll give him a little bit of wobble when he's chopping them, which is again a nice little feature. It means you can find him much easier if he's hiding amongst trees in the forest. I'm imagining perhaps in the future, as more animations are added and more work is done, that the animation may continue incomplete, so that after he's finished chopping it, it will actually fall down onto its side, for example, and then disappear. I think that'd be quite cool, but it depends on how much power, as far as my computer is concerned, that it takes to do that little animation. Because as more animations are added for all the work that's going on, there will be more obviously that needs to be had a look at or needs to be reviewed. So my herder currently has a lot more work to do now because of the mechanics of herding has changed. Where are you, my herder? There you are. Now you have a lot of animals inside your house. So I completed the house offline for my herder to live in. He's got a bed now so he can sleep for less time. He's got a chair and a table. He has actually sat at that chair, which is quite cool. You know, they now sit, when idle they will sit at chairs. And in my archer is defending. I don't really know what you're doing there. Probably had a purpose for you, but I've forgotten what it was. Well, let's just at least fill in this ugly hole that I made earlier. There you go. So you can build that. Where's the woodchopper going now? Wobble. 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 It is simple things, please, simple minds. So that's one of the new features. We now have the effective traits. So let's see if I can find one of my guys with a trait. Nope. 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 Charismatic. So you sat at a chair. Oh, there we go. We've got a couple of people sat at chairs in here now that they're idle. I do kind of want to build the new bench. Is now a wooden, what's the word I'm looking for? Stone, sort of like stone bench. So I can put a couple of stone benches around my sort of courtyard area. Oh no! You've collapsed, Ed. Annabelle. Ah, you had bad vision. So I had a migrant arrive at just before I was going to start recording, which frustrated me heavily because it's the female. So there are now female characters in the game, and because there are now female characters in the game, obviously you have all of the different professions now have a female equivalent. I'm going to turn you off scheduled sleep and put you onto a schedule with everyone else. So we might as well have a look at each of the character models. So that's... what are you? That's trader. Now you arrived to me as a trader, which I thought was brilliant. You're also an archer, but your trait is you have bad vision, making you not particularly good archer. So we can take some, you lose some. So let's have a look at archers. So this is a female archer. Although you appear to be wearing armour even though you haven't got any armour on. The main difference between men and women is that women have boobs. Let's look at blacksmith. So it is just the same character models but in a much more feminine form, as you probably would imagine. What else we got? Builder. So you got your little leather overalls on. You look more like a blacksmith when you're a builder actually. That's what I would expect a blacksmith to look like. Carpenter. Again, ponytail. Always have health and safety when you're working with machinery for carpenting. Fisherman. Exactly the same. Fisherman outfits are fairly standardised. Engineer. You're actually quite a good engineer. I might use you as an engineer to build some archery targets for my archers. Because I might test the glitch, not glitch, test the gameplay feature that I'm a bit concerned about. What else we got? Farmer. So it looks like you've put a top on, but you've left your coat hanger in. I'm guessing that might be a t-shirt actually. forager. Very difficult to tell the difference between the male forager and the male forager and the female forager. Herder. You're very different from the male herder. Infantry. Fairly standard. Miner. Fairly standard. Stonemason. Fairly standard. Tailor. Pretty much the same. Trader is one you were. And then woodchopper. Very. I'll give you. Let's bring Olivier over here. I think there's some definite and definitive cleavage there that has been added. So there are some very good and different character models. So that'll be interesting. And now that migrants can be both male and female, we will see a few interesting differences, I'd imagine. I've already forgotten what it was. Decor, I think it was, for stone bench. So let's build a few of these, just so that I've got somewhere for all my guys to sit. Easy enough to build. Good stuff. So the one addition that's part of the 1.2.1 changelog that I'm concerned about is it says that archers will now target enemies that are 2 blocks above or 2 blocks below them, which obviously causes me huge problems because my walls are all 4 blocks high. So when I've got a wall that's 4 blocks high, 1, 2, 3, 4, that means they're not going to see the enemies. Or is that 3 blocks high? 1, 2, 24 blocks high. So he's not going to be able to see any enemies that walk along here, and neither is this guy, because he's on top of a tower which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks high. So he won't see or therefore fire at any enemies, which is a huge problem for me, because if that's the mechanic that they've chosen to select, it means that you can't have walls and then fire down from walls onto enemies. But we'll see how that happens. I'm waiting for my first goblin to come pottering along to see if my guy will see. There's actually a skeleton there, which might. I think skeletons follow the path, which is a bit of a disappointment. But we shall see what happens. So you finish doing what you're doing. What I might want to do is, because we have new doors now, new lovely, wonderful castle gate doors, nice big doors. So I want to rebuild this whole area and put together a very comprehensive, exactly perfectly timed. You have finished the work that you are doing. So let's take you and stand you here, and let's take you and bring you up here, and we'll get you to dig out, pretty much totally dominate and destroy this. Oops. And we will start having a look at the new settlements, building, front gates, door, etc. So you're going to take a while to do that. You're all happily sitting and waiting. There's a chicken there. An extra addition that's been made is that the herder now has to tend to the animals more thoroughly. So where have you gone? You have to feed them as well as gather resources from them. So I don't know what the limit of number of animals per herder should be, or if I should think about adding an extra herder to this environment. But for now, I'll wait and see if I start getting indications or dead animals, because that will tell me what's going on. I've instantly forgotten what I was going to do. Ah yes, there's another addition which is quite cool, and that is these wall-mounted torches. So we can have wall scones in different places. So if we go to lighting now, grab ourselves a wall scone, and then stick it on the front of this house. Let's put it there so it's a bit symmetrical. Let's put another one. Oh, that's annoying. There. Our blacksmith will now make some. I'll make the wall scones. I wonder if. Yeah, you're sitting. My forager's gotten hidden in here. You're sitting on there. Why have I kept you as forager? You're a level 5 forager. What were you before? Fisherman. Let's give you back to your fisherman duties. well, just because there's nothing better than scaring fish away. So we can now light up my whatever it is I'm lighting up much easier, thanks to the wall scone. The menu has been reorganized as well, which isn't a bad thing, but it just means it'll take me a while to get used to where everything is again. Look at my blacksmith doing some actual blacksmithing. I don't need really to make either of these because the trader seems quite happy to accept ore in a number of instances. Oh, I think we're saving it to midday, are we? Yeah, midday. Good stuff. Let's check on my everythings. Relatively happy with all of that. So we need to build some more wall scones, really, especially over here. How is this? Okay, I'm gonna get used to it because it's not a thing you build, it's a thing you add. Let's start by putting a wall scone on the front. Put one on each side. I think that'll work. I think they won't mind it being too high. Now let's put one each. Let's put them inside as well. I go in the middle. I'm gonna put that in the middle. Oh, symmetry's a bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And then we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then also we'll just have to put one immediately next to the door. Oh. Well, that's not gone well. Oops. Why did it do that? You gonna build that one? That one's alright. It does have to be on the 3 high wall and then we build that one. No, that one worked fine. So what happened to those two? Why didn't they get built? Oh, that's a bit weird. Why should we do that again? What's that? Well, that's a bit of a pain in the ass. So we've got a glitch there already. The wall scones don't work in some instances. But the rest of them do, which means now my animals have a nice environment. You're still stood there like a lemming. You're waiting for this wall to be taken down, aren't you, really? Let's bring you back here then. You can look at building another house, perhaps. So I need wood. Oh, hello. I get another migrant. Excellent. I don't know why the game thinks I want archers continuously, but if they've got traits that make them better archers than the ones that I currently have, then I'm not going to complain. But we can start putting some extra people to work. I dug all this out so I can expand my farm. So if I put my Harry Superman to work, you can come down here and build all of that. This new archer dude's going to arrive, and as long as he's got traits that make it worthwhile to join my environment and or skills that can be useful, then I will be hopefully adding another settler, which is always good, always a welcome addition. Come on, hurry up. Stand awkwardly in the corner. Go and stand like literally just here, it'd be hilarious. Welcome, say hello to the fellows. You are an archer, you are disloyal and clumsy, but you do bring a short bow with you, which isn't particularly great. Bronze tipped arrows, which do add to our collection. What other skills do you have that I might be able to apply you to? Trying to think what clumsy would mean. So obviously, is he going to fall? So if I make him a builder and he falls a lot, is that going to kill him? Miners, you can't really go wrong with mining. You're just digging infinitely, so he might be able to make you a miner. The ones I want to avoid are things like extra hungry or greedy or overeater. Those don't really help with the environment. But Edgar, you are a level 3 archer. You do not have problems with your eyes, so you might be very useful. You're also an infantryman, but welcome to Let's Play. But I'm going to immediately convert you to something else and get you busy. So what do I want? I kind of need... Do I put you as an archer? Just leave you as an archer for now. You can use the stone to arrows because you're going to be useless. You can have a longbow. Do we have any armor for you at all? Ah. Yeah, so we need to make some more armor. You can... Have we got any enemies nearby? I might get you to guard. Actually, let's take you and kill this skeleton with you. So come stand here. My brain told me I needed to do something else while I was doing that. I've totally forgotten what it was. Totally and completely uselessly forgotten what it was. Oh yeah. Let's build some wall scones on here. Take advantage of this lighting situation. I can also put lights along the front, I guess. I don't remember what it was now. Build a set of steel everything for my new archer, because I'm nice. Let's micromanage you a little bit. No, I want that one. Yes, it's fine. And nail it. Oh, come on! There we go. Thought for a moment that the glitch still existed. Using stone. 3. Good shot. So you missed. Quite heavily you missed. But let's chop some trees. And then we'll set you to guard Olivier. Because effectively that's all you're going to be useful for in this instance. I don't think there's any other enemies down here, is there? But there's a sheep. The great sheep of death. Oops, wrong button. So set you to guard Olivier. Except so you should now protect him. I'll give you a heads up, stand there instead. You're protecting the entrance. You're an unknown usefulness. You've left a floaty block, which is really not helpful. How did you do that? You've mined in a really bizarre way. Excellent. Counterproductive, mate. Counterproductive. Don't really want you. I forgot to turn you back. I do want you to be trader permanently. This is going to be useful or interesting. Run away! No! Run away! Oh, Edgar's dead. We've lost our first settler. It's all going horribly wrong. Now it's time to test whether or not Mr. Archer will be able to fire. No! 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 Olivier, run! Olivier, run! 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 Oh! Whew. Oh my god. Edgar, no. Oh, I don't even know where Lyria's gone now. You're going back over there. Ah, so Edgar joined and has left already. Well, let's see if we could fell something to do. Do I have to gather resources from my own dead man? Can I do anything with his body? No. Okay, so it turns out spiders are a bit of a bastard. Obviously, I've set something to be gathered, but I've already got rid of my forager because he's now fishing. Oh, the stupidity that I possess. But you didn't respond to anything. You just stood there like a fucking idiot. It's because you haven't got any arrows. That might explain why you stood there like a fucking idiot. Stand off the side, not on the edge. Stand there as your guard position. So let's just see if there's any enemies around here using the old page down mode. There is. There's a spider. And there's a spider in a hole. Oh. Spiders come out the hole. You're nearly at the edge of the map. There's a lot of spiders around there. Oh, merchant has arrived. Look at him on his horse. Is he going to get immediately killed? This is the question. Looks like he's about to get immediately killed. Go on. Keep your donkey. Get your donkey going. You're going to draw 2 skeletons into my base. 3. Run, donkey, run! Go on, donkey. Go on, donkey. This one's going to be a bit of a problem. Oh, he's gone off. No, he's coming for you. Oh, no. No! Oh, at least it kicked back. That's going to be the merchant that had my flax seeds, isn't it? The big question is, do I need or do I want to risk Olivier doing or whatever it is he's doing? Let's take away a lot of these. Let's take him well away from that going anywhere near that skeleton, because that's a problem. Should be alright with these, and you walk home. But the underground path that I am producing for the merchant to use might not work anymore, because I didn't realise that the merchant now rides a donkey. I thought he was just leading the donkey, but now that he rides the donkey, he's a bit more than 1 or 2 high, so therefore he might not fit in the underground tunnel, which is a bit of an interesting factor to consider. So we've had a look at some of the features of 1.2.1. You're collecting some animal hair, which is great. Or you're just feeding it, don't know. Don't know if there's any dead animals yet. We've got our wall scones, which are quite a useful lighting feature. We've also got the work beginning on the new front door with the magic floating block. And we've got a new woman who's not really done anything yet because the merchant that she's going to talk to got killed. We had our first death of the Let's Play. Poor Edgar. He was given a role as an incompetent archer and then failed. So I hope you've been enjoying the video. As ever, please leave me a comment down below. I always enjoy receiving comments, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now, guys.